Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the planetary alignments which is getting formed in next couple of days, giving rise to very auspicious yoga. That, for example, if you know about the significance or relevance of these important auspicious days and you're gonna perform some remedies or sow the seeds of your devotion or some sort of mantra and japa recitation, so good results can be obtained. And you can definitely give power to your natal planets. So now friends, the 2 days which I will be talking about in this video are, first is the April 30th, Saturday, which is just tomorrow, and next is going to be May 3rd. So now friends, why April 30th? So now friends, as you know, this thing that Saturn, which has recently transited to its own Mool Trikona sign. So Saturn is very empowered in the transit. And let's say, for example, if you have got yoga of the attainment of power or some grand success in your chart, in the form of a yoga, and you are also running auspicious dasha as well, so Saturn is in a dignity to confirm or validate your success. And friends, ever since Saturn has transited to the Aquarius sign, so for the Pisces moon sign people, they have started their Sadesati, and Scorpio moon sign people, in their case Saturn has just transited to your guys' 4th house, and for all the Cancer moon sign people, Saturn has transited now to your 8th house. So friends, whether you are falling in these 3 categories, or even if you're going through Saturn dasha, or Saturn is an important planet influencing your house of profession or career, or even if your occupation livelihood is connected straight away with this Saturn, like you are working in the fields of judiciary, anything to do with occult sciences, working in the fields of iron or minerals. So I would say friends that actually on this day, April 30th, as we are going to have a Shani Amavasya on this day. So new moon is always considered as a very good time to do the remedies connected with Rahu and Saturn. And trust me friends, ever since Saturn has transited in its empowered state, and very next day we are going to have a Saturday. So for doing any remedies connected with Saturn, this day can be considered as very auspicious for that. So now friends, as simple as that, like if you do not have a Shani Mandir close to your place, so even if you're gonna recite Hanumanji Sundarakand, or offering water on the Shivlinga, reciting Dashrath Krat Shani Stotra, helping someone, making some charities, donation, or observing a very minimalistic, simplistic lifestyle on this day and praying to Lord Saturn can be seen as a good way of giving more power to your natal planet Saturn. Like the way friends, we always say this thing, the thing which gets followed in all the corporates, in majority of the business, that the moment you get to know that in your office a new boss is going to join, you try to make a very good impression right from the day one, right? So same is the case with the planets as well. So now Saturn is in its very strong dignity. Try to keep up with a good reputation, try to maintain the dignity and do the remedies right from the day one. Now friends, the second thing is that because on April 30th we are going to have partial solar eclipse as well. It's not gonna be visible in majority of the parts of the world, but trust me friends, this can be seen as a very good time for doing the sadhana or anything to do with increasing your spiritual bliss. Like the way friends, if you take interest in all these occult subjects, so I'm very much sure either you're going to have a strong say of Saturn or Ketu on your natal moon, or you might have a combination of the 8th house. And we always say this thing that all those people who are governed with the 8th house energy, whether your ascendant lord is placed in the 8th house, your moon is conjunct with Ketu or Saturn, that in itself is an indication that you are born with this potential and power that you can actually make any mantra come alive by repeated recitation of it. And generally the time of solar eclipse is considered as very auspicious for all of those spiritual and religious austerities. So trust me friends, relying and basis your aspiration or whomsoever your personal deity is, or even if in your case, if you're going through the hardship being posed by any planet, so doing the chanting, mantra recitation on this day of solar eclipse can actually elevate your spiritual consciousness. And lastly friends, May 3rd is also very important because we are going to have Akshay Tritiya on this day. So now friends, I always say this thing that definitely in Hinduism and amongst all the Hindus, this is a day which is very widely celebrated. Like we say this thing that this is such an auspicious day that on this day you do not have to look at any muhurat, any auspicious hour. The whole day seems to be very auspicious for undertaking or initiating any prominent or important thing. Like you want to buy a new home, you want to start a new website, you want to get married, you want to undertake any professional new venture. So this day is considered as very auspicious for that. Trust me friends, if I will give you reference from our mythology, basis our religious and Vedic scriptures. So this is the day when Lord Krishna actually blessed Sudama. This is the day even in India, a lot of many important prominent religious shrines, the door of those shrines like Badrinath, the door of the Badrinath shrine gets opened on this day. So like even this is the same day when Lord Ganesha with Ved Vyas started writing Mahabharata. So that is the only reason friends, this is the day basis astrology, because all of our festivals have got a relevance and they are completely in sync with the rhythm and cycles of the nature. So it hardly matters whether you are a Hindu follower or not, but trust me, because this is the day when sun and moon, they both are going to be exalted. So any task initiated by you, any good deed, any charity done by you on this day is going to bring out very good results. So I would say friends that because the tradition which gets followed in India is that people buy silver, people buy gold. Basis your affordability, this could be as simple as a very small coin. So if buying a gold or silver, because that is a symbol that whatsoever expensive things you are buying, you will be in this affordability and in this financial state that the whole year you will be able to buy a lot more. So one approach could be this. Second approach could be that helping someone, doing some charity. If nothing is possible, at least if you can feed some birds, feed some animals, and minimum is feed or give some water to the plants or trees. So that can be seen as one of the good way of showing your respect to the nature or the rhythm of the cosmic cycle. So these are the two very important days friends which I just wanted to mention beforehand. Now whether you are going through the time period of Saturn making your this tomorrow April 30 very important for you, or if in any ways spiritual austerities, spiritual elevation is important for you, so the day of eclipse, solar eclipse can be seen as very auspicious for that. And lastly friends, if you are in that venture that you have to initiate something very important, something very auspicious, and you are a kind of person who want to take into consideration and bring in all the omens and the natural divine blessings with that as well, attach divine blessings with that as well. So May 3rd, the Tuesday, can be seen as very auspicious day for initiating all of those ventures. So this is something friends which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs on this topic. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page.